Today, everybody, is the 2023 Funko Pop Awards, and we've got some really great categories this year. This was all voted by you, the Funatics, and you picked literally everything that we're going to be talking about today, so I'm really excited to see how this turned out this year. And so I guess we'll just jump right into the first category, which, funny enough, is the best category of Funko Pops for 2023. Every single Funko Pop falls into a different line, whether it be Marvel, DC, Disney, animation, sports, you name it. And Funko has made outstanding figures for every single one of them, but there can of course only be one winner. And the top nominees for this year are Marvel, animation, movies, games, Disney, and television. Some serious heavy hitters, especially with animation also having anime fall in that category, and movies being literally any movie that releases, which yes includes both Indiana Jones as well as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. But like I've mentioned, there can only be one winner for every single category, and the one that we have for 2023 is, games! A big congratulations, especially because of all of the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff that released this year, and I have a feeling that because Five Nights at Freddy's had such a big year, it was definitely an impact on who won this category. There was also a bunch of Sonic Funko Pops, which I know people really enjoyed, so some serious heavy hitters. Now the next category that we have here is the best non-pop product. So of course we have Funko Pops, which everybody knows and enjoys, but Funko also makes other things. And the nominees for this year are Loungefly, Sodas, Blockbuster Rewind, Plush, Mystery Minis, and action figures. I feel like with every single one of these products, there are some really great ones that have released. And Plush, they've made some amazing Pop Plush, but also the Five Nights at Freddy's ones are falling into this category too. And when it comes to Blockbuster Rewind, that is a brand new product for 2023 in general, and they really have been making a lot of those. But Sodas is a staple in any Fanatics collection, so I don't know who's gonna take the win here. And so I guess everybody will just have to find out, and let's see who is the winner for the best non-pop product of 2023. Wow, with over 50% of the votes, we have Sodas! Congratulations! Oh, I'm also getting word that we've got a couple of them over here to check out, like Linus Van Pelt. This is the Chase version, as well as the Chase version of, check this out, this is the Halloween Freddy Funko with mask. Some seriously amazing stuff, and we can't forget the Last Ronin. Look at this comic book version. Definitely a deserved win, especially with the amount of detail put into just these three alone. Now, of course, with us purchasing Funko Pops for our collection, we have to have a way to buy them. So this next category is the best store to buy Funko Pops. There are definitely a few that I enjoy, and I feel like a lot of the community also enjoys them as well. So let's go through the nominees here because there's a lot of fun stores. Hot Topic, Box Lunch, Walmart, GameStop, Five Below, and Target. They have all made the nominees list, and I feel like some of these ones are a bit newer when it comes to Funko Pops, like Five Below this year. It's more of a discount store, but if you're looking to just add figures to your collection for a nice deal, I guess that's the place to go. I also feel like Hot Topic and GameStop have just been staples as of, the last probably like 10 years on purchasing Funko products. Hot Topic has always had a huge wall along with GameStop, and I feel like you can go in there and pretty much find every single new release right away. And so I am super curious to find out who the winner is going to be for this category, and it is, oh wow, with another clean sweep, we have Hot Topic. It is over 10% higher than the second place, which is GameStop. So the top two that I was kind of expecting. Because if I'm going to be honest, when I'm out hunting for Funko Pops, those are the places that I go to. So Hot Topic, congratulations! Now this product has already won an award. I'm talking about Funko Sodas. And because of how many different Funko Sodas they created this year, we've also made the category for Best Funko Soda of 2023. Of course, all voted by the Fanatics, we have some really great nominees this year. Groot, 3 liter, Last Ronin, Wolverine, Spider-Man 2099, Glow-in-the-Dark Freddy Funko as Wolf, and Charlie Brown. Some amazing characters, and I feel like when it comes to these ones here, the chases also play a big part in which ones are at the top, because they are all very different when it comes to those, and I believe the only one that doesn't have a chase is the Glow Freddy Funko as Werewolf. But every other one here has a chase, and we actually took a look at the Last Ronin one a little bit earlier, so you never know, that could be the top this year. But of course, we'll find out in the envelope, and let's see what we've got going on here. Who is going to be number one? We have, I assumed it was going to be the last Ronin, but it's not. It's actually the Spider-Man 2099. Totally makes sense because the common version is him with the mask on, the Chase is him with the mask off, so you really can't compete with that. We also happen to have both of them here to take a look at, and this is the normal Spider-Man 2099 with that mask on, and then of course we've got that super well detailed head mold that is only available in the Chase. And so I believe the Funatics voted well this year because the number one being Spider-Man 2099 is definitely a good choice. Now we are gearing up to some of the bigger categories because we have the most creative Funko Pop of 2023. This one here is for a figure that maybe the Funatics thought was just a little bit more unique or different from the rest of them, and we definitely have some amazing ones in this category. Sun and Moon, Indiana Jones Boulder Moment, Fairly Odd Parents 3-pack, Freddy Bones, Spider Willy, and Chocolate Mickey Mouse. All very unique in their own ways, and it's mostly because they're breaking the mold of a normal Funko Pop. They don't just have their arms to the sides, they are completely different from the rest of the sets. And so honestly, when it comes to these ones here, if I were to pick the most unique, I would probably go with the Indiana Jones Boulder scene, just because of how massive that figure actually is. But you never know what the Funatics could have voted, it might be completely different from what I'm thinking. Oh, and also another figure that I would love to see win this category is Freddy Bones, just because they made the mask on the side Freddy Funko's normal head, and then you can see the skeleton underneath. And so anyways, everybody, let me grab that envelope and we'll find out exactly who won this category. Come on, Indiana Jones or Freddy Bones. But let's find out here. Who do we have? Interesting! Okay, it was Sun and Moon! I'm guessing there's a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's fans out there, especially because of all of the different things that they've made this year with the Bitty Pops and the normal Pops. This makes sense. Also, I know that it is a pretty unique figure for that character because they did make it like Eclipsed, that version where he's merged together, and it definitely looks interesting. And now, very similar to the sodas, we do have it here available for us to check out, and yeah, that Sun and Moon Pop is just so unique. And so this was definitely a great choice for the winner, Funatics, because I mean, come on, there's so much detail in this thing. The one thing that I wish was that the bells actually jingled a bit. But of course that would be complicated to do on a vinyl figure, so I understand why it doesn't, but they really did a great job on merging the two together. And I cannot wait to see the rest of the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach collection if that ever releases, because if this is an indication of what they could be doing, it is going to be crazy cool. But now, everyone, it is time for the final category of the year. We of course have the best Funko Pop of 2023. This was a hard list to go through, and we actually had over 1,000 people put in an entry for this category. And so, let's go through the nominees. God Loki, Sun and Moon, Balloon Freddy, Spider-Punk, Flocked Paddington, and Eddie. From Stranger Things, of course. I feel like I should specify. Again, very similar to Creative, some amazing figures in this category, and I did not expect Paddington to squeak in there with so many crazy ones that released this year. I do also find it kind of interesting that the most creative and the best pop of 2023 have pretty different lists. Also, with Spider-Punk making the list, I feel like that is an amazing one, so we might have 2 Spider-Man wins here, even though at the Game Awards, they didn't do so hot. But of course, it's still amazing to be nominated against the greats this year. But now, let's find out who is the actual best of 2023. If I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue. So let me open this up here, and we'll find out who it is. Oh! Well, everybody, it looks like we have a bit of a clean sweep for Five Nights at Freddy's. It's Sun and Moon again! With almost 20% of the votes, and of course we have the figure here again. Congratulations, Five Nights at Freddy's! Also crazy with only one figure releasing for this set, and maybe that's why it did so well this year, because it's the only one Five Nights at Freddy's fans have got for a new character in years. So Sun and Moon, if you're watching, definitely a deserved win. Congratulations. And so anyways, everybody, there we go. That is all of the awards that we have for this year. And let me know in the comment section below if you wish something else won, or maybe this is exactly how you wanted it to go. But with that, the 2023 season is coming to a close. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow.